Well, I knew I was going to bootstrap when at 6 months.
Like
when
eventually, yeah.
You know, when I ran out of money, I'm like, well, I have to get creative now, right? But the mindset is very important because I didn't have a good mindset when I started. And
really?
I was a panic freak of nature. I stressed out. انت لو كنت دخلت عليا الأوضة, you would leave with negative energy. أنا كنت كده قوي.
Okay.
I would stress everybody around me. I didn't know how to manage my emotions. I didn't know how to manage my thoughts. My thoughts were everywhere. So that's kind of what I've been working on for the last like 5 years. And that's why I've gotten so good at it. And that's why I can handle business now a lot better and start manifesting everything else.
Interesting.
Because I've been able to to understand the mind a lot more and how it works.
Okay.
I had a belief in that if I was working 24/7, super stressed out, that means I'm on the right path. That kind of belief بتاعي, which is
classic.
Yeah, that's not true. That's wrong. You can actually work less and believe in everything's going to work out in your favor. Do the work on your mind to attract everything to yourself. You'll work less, happier mentally, and you'll be able to make more money if you just do that.
I find that super interesting because, okay, so I'm reading this book, amazing book.
Which book?
It's Letting Go.
Letting Go, yeah, I've
It's
heard of it.
an insane book. خلاص, I've been loving it. I was reading this other book, اسمه Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself.
Yes, good book.
Super heavy book, super dense, super like scientific. So I'm reading Letting Go. Letting Go بيتكلم على it goes really deep into emotions. It goes really deep into how if you let go of emotions, you're going to manifest things in your life, and your life is going to be a lot better, a lot easier. So the guy was talking about, the author was talking about how we as a culture, we think I need to work more, and I need to constantly be sweating, and I need to constantly put 110%.
Yeah.
To achieve whatever it is I want to achieve. ليه؟ عشان أنا لو ما فشختش نفسي شغل, I don't deserve it. So we guilt trip in أنا مش I don't deserve to have whatever it is that I have right now. So you automatically have to force yourself to work more, and when you automatically have to force yourself to work more, you're a lot more stressed, you're a lot more negative, and therefore you stop manifesting the things that you want to manifest.
Exactly.
So أول ما قال كده, it clicked in my head. I was like, this guy is up to something. Like,
I live this life.
Yeah.
I've been there, and that's why like the most success I've ever had has been in the last few years when I really embraced it, and I'm like, I surrender. I'm not working as much anymore. I'm just gonna manifest everything to me, and alhamdulillah, now I have a location in Egypt, business in America. I have a 7-year-old daughter. You know, I have a lot of things going on at the same time, and alhamdulillah, I'm able to manage it for the most part.
But to everyone who's listening, Bordo, I'd like you to, if you're able to give clarification, عشان ناس كتير بيحسوا إن manifestation اللي هو okay, I'm manifesting a Ferrari. وأصحى اليوم اللي
لا, it doesn't work like that.
أنا قاعد فراري فاهم قصدي, وأصحى اليوم اللي بعديه there's a red flaming Ferrari outside my door. I don't think it works like that.
It doesn't.
Yeah, and since you're very, very experienced في الحتة دي, would you mind getting into it بس شوية?
Yeah, of course. So, like I said, you need to believe you're gonna receive it. The أول step. And I'll take it a step further. Because you have to be good من inside to manifest good things into your life.
Okay.
فالمشكلة إن a lot of people are going through depression. They have a lot of negative self-talk. Where I started was, okay, clear all of that الأول to be able to receive the goodness, right?
It's like closing all the tabs on your laptop.
بالضبط. أنا from inside, like I struggled with low self-esteem. I struggled with confidence. I struggled about not loving myself enough. You know, I thought I wasn't good enough. فكل الحاجات دي I had to address الأول before starting to manifest things into my life, because أنا from inside I wasn't whole and complete. I believe what you need to do is you need to go get whole and complete, so then you can start attracting good things, because it's all based on energy. فأنت if your energy is negative, it's so hard to bring things in. It's so hard to believe in yourself. Aslan, you're going to receive that
100%,
car.
100%.
It's going to be hard to believe that you're going to receive that bonus at work. وانت من جوه أصلا مش مزبط, right?
Yeah.
That's the first step. And there's tools and techniques. And أول حاجة you can do is just repeat it. the subconscious mind learns or is always listening to you, right? It's always listening to things you're saying, even your thoughts, right? Program the subconscious mind by just telling yourself كل حاجة that you don't believe in yourself. So for me, I didn't believe I was good enough. I'll show you on my phone. أنا بقالي over 3 years, I have the words I am enough. Because
that's so good. I'm really, really happy.
You know, I am enough. And I don't say it like I used to. When I first started 3 years ago, saying it every single day, I am enough, I'm enough, I'm enough, you know. وبعدين لقيت I was like, you know what? The brain's always listening, right? And it's always seeing things.
Yes.
So I started putting like my password, you know.
Really?
Because you're typing it every day, 5 times a day. So you're programming your mind.
Yeah, you're priming your mind to understand that you're enough.
And then on my phone, as a background screen, I know my subconscious mind is always reading and seeing things on my phone. I'm like, I am enough. So
it's so interesting how people sometimes might think that they're. Well, I hate the word positive because it's very cliche. But if we're going to use the word positive and negative, it's interesting how people might think that they're very, very positive. Best they're just negative.
من جوا
they're not, and they don't know it.
Exactly.
So they're not bad people. They're just unconscious. They're unconscious about how unconscious they are.
Exactly.
يعني عارفة الموضوع اللي هو unconscious incompetence.
Yes.
Conscious incompetence. بعد كده conscious competence. بعد كده unconscious competence. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah, because you are on this what's it called? Like roller coaster of life. You're just خلاص you programmed yourself how to drive, right? وتروح الطريق ده, so you don't even have to think about it. You're not thinking. You're on autopilot in your life. على كل حاجة. And that's where you're not conscious anymore of what you're doing. To be intentional, to get things to happen for you, to create your life, you really have to become aware of what's inside of you and what you're attracting.